Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here. Hi, my name is Abigail. I create content centered around natural hair, beauty, lifestyle, and everything nice. So it's kind of content you'd love to see. Do consider hitting subscribe button and turn notification bell so you can get notified anytime I get to publish a new video on my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about something that can truly set you apart as a content creator, how to build an authentic personal brand as a natural influencer. Your brand is what makes people connect with you, trust you, and keep coming back to your content. So if you want to take your influence to the next level, then you definitely need to keep on watching this video to the very end. What's a personal brand? Your personal brand is how people see you, what they remember about you, and the unique vibe that you bring to your content. So it's basically a mix of your personality, your values, styles, and the message you share with people. Think about it like this. When people see your content or when they hear your name, what do you want them to think of? What do you want them to remember? That is your personal brand. If people hear your name or they see your content and they cannot think of anything about you, you don't have a personal brand. In today's social media, a lot of people are craving authenticity. And why are people craving authenticity is because there are so many influencers out there that are not being real, that are not being genuine. And one thing that can actually make you stand out from other influencers is when you're being authentic and you're being genuine. I made a video on this, if natural influencers are still authentic. If you haven't watched that video, you need to go and watch it. I'm going to put the link in the description card so you can go watch it later. So many people are craving authenticity because people are not being real anymore. And one thing that can actually make you stand out from other influencers is when you're being authentic and real. Your audience wants to connect with you as a person, not just someone who is selling products or following trends. If you try to be someone else, you're going to burn out. Yeah, if you try to be someone else, you're going to burn out. The key to staying long in this space is when you're being real, when you're being your true self, when you're being authentic. So do not try to be someone else. You have to be real, be genuine, so that people can connect with your type of person. So now you might be wondering, how then can I build an authentic personal brand? First things first, you have to define your core message. Your core message is the main theme of your brand. Ask yourself this question: what do I want people to feel or learn from my content? Do I want to teach people on how to embrace your natural hair? Do I want to teach the science behind hair care? Do I want to create styling tutorial? Whatever you're based on is going to be your core message. If I, as an influencer or as a content creator, I am creating only styling tutorial, when you hear my name or you see my content, you would know that I am all about styling tutorial. That is a core message I am passing across to my audience. I am sure you've seen a lot of influencers or content creators that are specialized on a specific thing. Even if they're not specialized on a specific thing, there's one thing that you would definitely know them for. That is their brand core message. Another thing you need to focus on is your personality. Your personality is part of your brand. Are you fun and energetic? Are you calm? Are you relatable? All these type of personalities are what makes you you. If any of this personality is what you possess or what you have, if you're a calm person, showcase that personality of you being calm. If you are fun and energetic or you're goofy, showcase that personality, because that is what you have, that is what comes natural to you. So you want to find your personality and stick to it. Find what feels natural to you. If you know you're a very calm person, don't come online acting as if you're goofy or you're very energetic. I don't even know what I mean by that. Don't put up a personality or an act that you do not possess naturally. If you're a very calm person, be calm. If you're fun and energetic, you're goofy, display that personality, because it will even come natural to you, because you will not know when you're displaying such acts, because it's part of you. That is your personality, right? So don't put up an act that you're not, or a personality that you do not possess. And why you should not put up a personality that you do not possess naturally is because some of your audience actually don't follow you for your content. Some actually follow you for your content, but some do not follow you for your content. Some actually follow you because of your personality. They like how you are. And if you are faking it, then you're not being real, you're not being authentic. So one of the worst mistakes you can ever make is trying to imitate other people. Be yourself and allow your own personality to shine. Another thing you need to pay attention to is your aesthetic. Your aesthetic is how your brand looks, and this includes your color, your editing style, your thumbnail, your font. These are the things that makes up your brand aesthetic. If you check on Instagram, some influencers page, you're going to see a certain pattern of aesthetic that they have. Some use a certain color for their write-up in all their videos and a certain font that when you see their videos, you will know that, oh, this video is for this influencer, this video is for this person, because you are now used to seeing that particular color, that same font, and the same editing style. Honestly, you don't have to overthink this, you don't have to overthink it, but having a consistent aesthetics makes it easy for your content to be recognizable or recognized. Another thing that's going to help you build an authentic personal brand is when you stay consistent to your message and to your value. Whatever your brand is known for, whatever you're known for, you want to stay consistent with it. If you're a natural hair influencer that's all about DIY hair care remedies, and you know you're always promoting DIY hair care remedies on how to help people care for their hair with natural ingredients, recipes, you don't want to all of a sudden start promoting chemical heavy products just because a brand is offering you a large sum of money, a huge sum of money to promote that product. If you're doing this, then you're not being real, or you're not trying to build an authentic brand for yourself, because your audience, when they trust you, they're going to stick with you. So if you're not being authentic, your audience will not stick with you, because for your audience to stick with you, you have to be authentic, you have to be genuine. And if your audience know you to be an influencer that is always promoting DIY recipe or remedies, and all of a sudden you're now promoting a chemical heavy product, do you think they are going to trust your judgment or your advice on certain things? No, they would not. That means you're already giving your audience that option to doubt whatever you put out or whatever you say. And that is something you don't want to do. So whatever you know you're known for, stick with it and stay consistent with it, so that your audience trust do not waver. Also, another thing you need to try to do is share your stories and experiences. People relate with stories and not just information. Even if you are putting out content that are informative, you want to try to once in a while share your own personal experience, because there are so many people in the world, and believe me, so many people would be able to relate with your story or with your experience. If you're always watching my video consistently, you would know that once in a while I do share my own personal experience. For example, sharing my own natural hair journey, the things I do to care for my hair, and things like that. Share your stories and your experience, share your struggles, your wins. This is going to make you more open and more relatable to your audience. But if you're all about sharing your wins, your wins, your wins, do you think people will be able to relate with you that well? They might, but not 100%. So when you share your, for example, your natural hair journey, your struggles and your wins, people would be able to relate with you on a deeper level, because obviously you are trying to tell them that this natural hair journey is not all rosy. Sometimes you get to face challenges, and sometimes you get to also have a good side on your natural hair journey, if that makes sense. So don't just share information, also share your stories and your experiences. And there's certain things you need to avoid if you're trying to build an authentic personal brand. I've mentioned one earlier, if you still remember, which I'm still going to say now, is don't try to imitate other people. Be yourself, stay true to who you are, your personality. It's okay to be inspired by others, but don't copy. If you're copying someone else's personality or someone else's style of content, people would be able to figure out that you're not being your real self, you're not being authentic. So, for people to be able to relate with you, stick with you, you have to be authentic, be your real self, and this is what is going to help you stay long in this content creation space, or you being an influencer. Another mistake you need to avoid is changing your niche too often. That is one mistake you need to avoid. Avoid it at all costs. If you started out as a natural influencer that is always sharing DIY hair remedies, and you feel like you need to do other style of content, you can try other style of content one at a time. Don't do so many things at a time, or when you try styling tutorial today, the next day you're doing something else, the next day you're doing something else. Every time you're changing your niche, you're only going to confuse your audience, and this will make your audience not to stick with you. So do not change your niche too often. But that doesn't mean you cannot try other form of content, but you need to be very strategic when you want to change your niche or do something different. So find a focus and build on it. That is what is going to help you. Another mistake you need to avoid is ignoring your audience. A lot of influencers do this, and when I see it, I'm not usually happy, but that is something that I know that I don't have to do. You need to always interact and communicate with them. Your audience are the people that would help your brand grow, that will make your content go far to reach as much people as possible. So when your audience are commenting on your videos, reply them. When they give a feedback, reply them. Do that as often as you can. Do not ignore them. When you ignore your audience and you're not always replying them when they comment on your videos, do you think they would have that energy to keep coming back to watch your content and leave a comment? No, they won't. Even if they watch your videos, they would not want to comment because they've already known you as someone who would not reply them. So don't make that mistake of ignoring your audience. Interact with them, communicate with them. This is what is going to help your brand grow, and you'll be able to relate with your audience on a very deeper level. So to wrap things up, your personal brand is what makes you you. So stay authentic, stay consistent, and build a brand that reflects your passion and your personality. So if you found this video very helpful, you know what to do. Kindly give this video a very big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and share this video. And if you got this far and you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit subscribe button and turn notification bell so you can be notified anytime I get to publish a new video on my channel.